raise your brighter side. Cause I'm low on the phone, you say. So I talk till I drop, you say, how could I have a heart made of stone? Why you? Oh, when we synchronize, it's exactly what I thought and I fantasized. Playing games with my mind, making us collide. And we know how it goes when we're out at night. And I don't know how we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. How we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. When you patronize, you're so satisfied. When I dig in the dirt, you're in paradise. And I know that you know I can sleep at night. Oh, and you're by my side. And it's smooth how you move, cause I'm petrified. Setting traps in my head, messing with my mind. When you talk, but I know you're lying. And I don't know how we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. How we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. Why you so icy cold? My tears can't drip. Sitting awake alone, tattoos I miss. If I was to call your phone, I know you'd click. Baby, can I have the throne? I call it quits. You can even have my car, I don't need it. I've been inside my room since you left it. Thinking about the place where we first kissed. Oh, and I don't know how we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. How we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold.
Dynasties make legends, or is it the other way around? While Shaquille O'Neal played for 3 teams that have had dynasties, which one of these teams did he not play for?
Was it the San Antonio Spurs, the Los Angeles Lakers, the Miami Heat, or the Boston Celtics? A lot of great wins for a lot of great franchises.
The blue line making its way out of the station. Our setting tonight, Boston, Massachusetts. Welcome, everyone. It's time for NBA action. Coming to you live on this Saturday night. Kevin Harlan here alongside Greg Anthony and Chris Webber. DA David Aldridge is on our sideline. DA, take it away.
Hey, Kevin. Most people know that the Celtics are big proponents of analytics. And their star Jason Tatum said, it's helped me a lot, knowing what works best. It starts by attacking the basket, trying to get more layups and free throws. That opens up the game. Not avoiding mid-range shots, but getting in a rhythm first. And it's been working. Kevin?
It sure has. Thanks, DA. We've got a primetime interconference rivalry. Greg, what do you expect to see here tonight?
Could be a feeling out process early, but I do think once the teams get going, expect it to be physical and contentious.
Now, Golden State's starting 5. We've got Kelly Oubre. Curry is out there with Andrew Wiggins. Then there's Wiseman, and it's Green in at the 4-man position. And for Boston, Brown the small forward with Tatum holding down the 4 spot. Walker and Smart the guard. And it's Williams at center. Now here's Tatum. Cranes the three-pointer.
We see time and time again Tatum making a difficult shot against tight defense.
And it's Green with the jam.
Oh, big finish, emphatic.
He hangs on the rim just for good measure. Wow. Wiggins with the block. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Williams with the block. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And early in a game, these sorts of plays really can set the tone.
Here's Curry, off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Such confidence from Curry. I mean, you watch him take it inside, you think he were a bigger player.
There's Walker with the three, and the Celtics hit again from deep.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
Yeah, it's all about establishing a rhythm. I mean, you start to see it fall, you begin to believe.
Chalk up two there.
Oh, that's a nifty move inside the arc. I mean, Curry's not just a three-point shooter. He can do anything facing up.
The three. Here's Williams, and it's slammed in by Williams.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does. And the defense has to be aware of this. When you don't put a body on him, you pay the consequences.
Warriors have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game.
A really smart opening quarter for them at the offensive end. Moving, finding good shots. They're 4 for 5 from the field.
From the arc. Nice shot by Smart.
Showing his range. Smart spacing the floor.
Warriors have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Curry against Walker. Curry kicks to Wiggins. Back to Curry. From deep three-point range. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Curry's got 7 points.
Oh, no surprise to see the game's best shooter sink a three like that. Anything you can do, Curry can do better.
To the paint. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. 9 points in the game so far.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Nice shot by Smart.
Off the dribble, Smart showing the body control on that shot.
Last game for the Celtics, they pick up the win against the Lakers in Los Angeles.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
Well, the crowd didn't seem to faze them at all. They knew what their game plan was and followed it accordingly.
Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
Yeah, it reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Hits it from three-point range.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Outside Curry. 16 feet away, and there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
Cat quick release. His dad's was quick too. Maybe the quickest in the game, Steph Curry.
And given his style, it feels like Curry could play as long as he wants.
Why not? The thing you never lose is your jump shot. Plus, Steph, he can beat you with instinct, awareness, rather than relying on his explosive athleticism. And if his team keeps their offensive style of play, he can play for forever. Yeah, can't afford to leave someone open around Curry. He's great at keeping his head on a swivel.
Hits the three-point bomb.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Warriors. 4-point game. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. And pushing it up, here's Boston, and the dunk by Tatum.
Savvy move by Tatum. He's not just running the floor. He's running with the purpose of exploiting a defensive weakness.
Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Green passes to Oubre, and Tatum over to help. On the wing, Wiggins, guarded by Smart. Lets it go. And it's Wiggins missing.
Come on. You got to get up on him and play some defense. They won't get away with that next time.
And it's Brown missing.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Wiggins kicks to Oubre. And it's the Celtics ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Smart. And again, Boston with the triple.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Stolen by Smart. On up the court. And that one, good. Walker's got 11.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Lays it up off the glass.
His individual effort has been outstanding tonight, and it's helped him grab the lead.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. Greg, we're still involved in the conference system. Does it hold relevance as we're looking here at the standings mid-season?
You know, for travel distance, yes, and there's also some tradition at stake. I mean, look, that said, in a perfect world, you'd like to see the best 16 teams make the playoffs each year, but we've had, you know, imbalance in conferences forever, so that's not going to change, but sometimes change is just necessary.
How about quickly for the playoffs? Would you like to reseed and take the top 16s, 1 through 16?
I would. I think that'd be a great idea. Look here at the numbers for Curry. He's been dominant over the last month. He's getting around 38 points per, 6 rebounds, and 4 assists. To have a scorer like him consistently deliver you points makes such a big difference for a team.
Yeah, it gives you something you really can rely on going into every game. And you can also work off of him to look to create for others.
An unselfish wing who continues to evolve as a playmaker. Wiggins shows he's more than just a scorer.
Nice shot by Smart.
And they are shooting the lights out from distance here early.
Warriors trail by 14. Inside, here's Wiggins. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And the winner's mentality Wiggins has is commendable. A hard worker who wants to keep improving.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. The first free throw is good. Fournier is checked in for Boston. Both shots good from the stripe. Boston leading by 12. There's Walker with the 3. And again, Boston with the triple.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Curry passes to Wiseman. Wants to get it to Oubre and does.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Now, here's Walker. He picked up 12 points in their last win against the Lakers.
Yeah, and as good of a scorer as he was in that game, he was even a better passer. A lot of assists for him.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. The Celtics making a switch here. Thompson's checked in, and the Warriors making a change here. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2.
And you can't help but see the impact Thompson has in the paint. On both ends of the floor, he's a rock planted near the rim. Very strong legs that help him get to so many of those rebounds.
And here is Curry following Evan Fournier's three. That's tipped, stolen by Walker. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
And with Thompson, as you said, Greg, once he's planted in the paint, good luck.
I mean, think about it. About 40% of his rebounds are on the offensive end. He just refuses to get moved or boxed out. Combine that with his hunger on that end of the floor, and you see why he's such a great rebounder.
Greg, you showed toughness and grit when you played. You've got to succeed in this league with those things at the forefront, right? Being tough, being gritty. And there are several players whose style you admire that play like that.
I mean, no doubt about it. You have the superstars, the Kawhis, the LeBrons, who continue to do it. They can intimidate you physically, but they also provide tremendous skill set. But two other guys, Russell Westbrook, Jimmy Butler, they're also guys that exemplify that toughness. Two guys, when you look at those two, a lot of people didn't project them to be what they've become, and it's impressive to watch them take the floor night in and night out. I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Going for the juggler right off the bat. I mean, jumping out to an impressive early lead.
Celtics leading by 21. Right side, Fournier. Count that one. Fournier's got his second bucket of the night.
Now look, I like how aware Thompson is. He knows when to pass the ball to a teammate in a good position, coming off that screen and roll.
Timeout called the Warriors. Their last encounter was in San Francisco.
Yeah, and what a gut wrencher it was for them last time they met. Ended up on the losing side in that one.
Now that we have a moment, let's see who have been the top assist teams in the league this season. The Warriors, number 1.
The beauty of watching this team is seeing the ball move around the court. It doesn't stick. That's why they're at the top of that list.
Pass to Poole. Here's Looney. He's covered by Thompson. On the wing, Lee to halt the run, and off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
Tremendous feed from Looney. He's not thinking about himself. He's scanning the floor, looking to create for his teammates.
Took him no time at all on that one. Fournier's got his third bucket of the night.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
No good from Lee. Boston leading by 23. Puts it up. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim.
just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
They're just playing smart basketball, reading the floor well and executing.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Bazemore misses.
Oh, he's not going to miss that shot twice in a row. Trust me.
For three, Fournier. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
And the defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
Lee outside. And there's the pass to Toscano. And there it is for him.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. Playoff seeding so important here as we take a look out east. Taking a look at Boston. They've had a great season and will look to extend that into the playoffs.
And you know, for the Celtics, they've stayed right there, just in sniffing distance of the conference leaders. That's a solid accomplishment at this stage of the season.
Well, it's possible we haven't seen them at their best yet. They've shown they can play with any team in the league. Now they need to do it every night, not just some nights.
And now, the first timeout called here for Boston.
Here's some numbers on Bazemore. His last 10 games, 9th in three-point field goal percentage. And he's in the top 20 in steals, bringing that focus and intensity at both ends.
And back to his efficiency from three, as you said, he's top 10 in the league. Defenses are now trying to deny him the basketball, but really to no avail. Now here's Lee. 11 points for him in that last game against Cleveland. And Poole gets it to go.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And he comes up with the deuce. Golden State's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Poole, the pass to Bazemore. To the wing right side. Here's Toscano. Passes to Looney. Golden State moving the ball around. Bazemore misses.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Here's Wagner. Off target from three-point range. Poole, the pass to Toscano. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Oh, good interior offense. Those passes have to be right on target.
Here's Fournier, banked in off the glass. Fournier's got 12 points in the game.
5 of 5 to start. I think he's in the zone.
1:22 left to play here in the first. Poole, the pass to Bazemore. Yep, it counts. 1:12 left to play in the first. Here's Pritchard. A three-pointer is right on target. He's got 8.
Yeah, they've built up this lead 3 points at a time.
Oh, yeah, they certainly found something along the perimeter. Just an onslaught of three-point bombs.
And Poole gets it to go.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Fournier, that's for 2. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
And he delivers another blow. Something's gotten into him this quarter. He's carrying them offensively.
The shot's good.
The assist, Jordan.
Here's Pritchard. 8 points for him. Pulls up on the wing. And again, it's Boston converting.
He's been so dependable in this game, taking nothing but good shots.
Pass to Looney. Over in the corner, Lee. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket. 24 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Fournier. Again, the Celtics good for 2.
And he's made all 8 of his field goals here to start the game.
Golden State's gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. Here's Poole. 14 points from him the last game against Cleveland.
Not to mention this defense. I mean, he was a terror. He came away with 3 steals and caused a whole lot of headaches.
And the buzzer sounds to end the first, and we've got a blowout underway here. Boston on top, delivering the blowout. And we'll be back right after this. And before the game, we checked in with Marcus Smart, who told us how his upbringing helped shape his approach to the game.
I'm the youngest of 4 boys. So as anybody who has siblings, older, younger, you understand the struggle, especially being the youngest. You know, you always got to fight for what you want.
And no question, Smart is considered one of the toughest guys, Greg, in the NBA.
You have to love his passion, his willingness to sacrifice his body for the team on a nightly basis.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a very convincing performance from the Celtics so far.
I mean, offensively, I thought they did a good job of protecting the ball. And defensively, boy, were they disruptive.
Great balance of efficiency and intensity, which is why they hold the early lead.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the court right now for the Celtics. Mo Wagner out there with Ojale. Then there's Tristan Thompson. Then it's Evan Fournier. And it's Pritchard in at the point. Lee passes to Poole. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's going to go on Tristan Thompson. When you look at the balance of power between players and teams, Greg, does it feel like the players now have more say, more control than they used to?
No doubt. We're seeing more players demand trades, sign shorter contracts with opt-outs. And the irony of that is, in my era, our best players were fearful for the length of their contracts or the life expectancy of their careers, believe it or not. And these guys today, they understand their value. They know what they bring to the table, and they are utilizing that to the max.
And is that good, Greg, for the game?
I think so. I do think most guys want to win, and they understand that their legacies are going to be defined about whether or not they do.
Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Robert Williams, he's checked in for Thompson. Tatum comes in for Mo Wagner. Brown, he's checked in for Semi Ojale. And Marcus Smart has subbed in for Fournier. He's perfect from the line this time. And the Celtics with possession here. Fires from the wing. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Pritchard's got 12 points in the game. And so Green will bring it up for the Warriors. To the middle, here's Poole. Up and in for the basket, number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
Sensational recognition. Green realizes immediately when one of his guys is open.
Shot from the wing, and another basket for Boston.
It's no wonder why they're in front when you're taking into consideration that he's been perfect from the field so far.
Here's Poole, and good. Got the English that time as it falls. He's got 13.
Now, I thought maybe the D would figure him out as the game went along. Looks like he's figured them out in this first half.
Williams, that's good.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
Knocked away. Outside Tatum. And slam dunk by Tatum.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Oh, yeah, bang, bang. An impressive sequence that has them fired up.
Pass to Toscano. And the wide open shot from Green. No good off the front iron. For Boston, they've gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second quarter. It's Brown with the drive. It's good.
Oh, my goodness. This is the toughness that Brown exudes on a nightly basis. He's skilled at staying in control in difficult spots.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And he's shooting his free throws to the tune of 75% this season. Fairly standard numbers.
Boston making a switch here. Walker's checked in.
One shot.
That free throw good from Brown.
And Brown is just an exceptional player. Really love whenever he shows off his athletic ability.
Wiggins outside. Over Smart. Kept alive.
The rotation in the D could be better here. It'll cost them next time if it's not.
The three from Tatum. Good on the three-point shot. Tatum's got 10.
You can't let Tatum fire away from there. I mean, he's capable of really hurting you from distance.
And when talking about Tatum, it's hard not to think back to 2017 when Danny Ainge traded back to 3, essentially choosing him over Markelle Fultz.
Yeah, and now Fultz is starting to pick it up a little bit, though. He's watching. He's going to be dynamic. But you're right. Certain deals can define a franchise. And Ainge, he's unafraid to take chances.
Here's Curry. In the corner, it's Wiggins. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got assist number 5 here tonight.
And pretty consistent from range. Wiggins has the natural tools to do a little bit of everything.
And that one is good.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Timeout called the Warriors. We've seen Kemba Walker really having a great game.
Look, they can't leave him alone for a second on the perimeter. Not the way he's shooting the 3 tonight.
Now a look at the stats for Stephen Curry. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Dishes it to Wiseman. In the corner, it's Wiggins. Another 3 for Golden State.
Oh, don't forget about this fella for a second. He is the definition of dangerous.
Here's Walker, and it's Boston with another.
And once Walker finds his rhythm, he stays aggressive. That's the kind of killer mindset he has to have.
Oubre outside. Outside Curry. Takes the 3. It's good again, and an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the 3s in time.
There's Brown with the 3. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Walker's got 3 assists in the game. Down low, here's Curry, and the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Curry's got 18 points.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
That's a 2-pointer from Walker, and the rebound goes to the Warriors. Coming into this, having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
Yeah, and that one, their intensity on the offensive end was not matched by their opponent. That led to some easy buckets.
They just looked a step quicker all game long. They knew they had an advantage on offense.
And even after all those three-pointers he hit in that first quarter, it looks like the D still didn't learn its lesson as they've left him open for another one.
And so it's Walker with it, who brings it up for the Boston Celtics. Nice shot by Smart.
Oh, good defense there, but Smart locked on target.
Golden State's gone 7 of 11 from deep tonight, using the three-pointer to their advantage. Drills it from outside. Curry's got 11 points in the quarter.
Oh, he's been dominant this quarter. I mean, he's determined to prevent the lead from getting any bigger.
Walker's shot is off.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Took the opportunity when he saw it. Curry's got 27 points.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Oh, he's getting after it offensively. Smart, putting up some points.
The Warriors' shooting has been wild, 76%. That's just unbelievable. It's tipped. A 3-ball, and the Celtics hit again from deep.
And once again, the defense allowing him to get a clean look at that triple. He continues to do some big-time damage from downtown.
And a wide-open look here for Wiggins. Another 3 for Golden State.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Sinks the triple.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
It's Curry outside. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Curry's got 30 points.
They're going to be relying on him here late. I mean, just think about it. Hoping to come from behind, he just needs to keep doing what he's been doing.
Williams, that's good.
And without looking at the scoreboard, you think they were the team trailing and trying to fight their way back.
Wiseman with the ball. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Curry passes to Green. 4 on the shot clock. Wiggins from outside. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Smart. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
You better get your money's worth with Marcus Smart. I mean, that ticky-tack stuff won't faze him.
Greg, you were drafted 12th overall by the New York Knicks and then 2nd overall by the Grizzlies in the expansion draft. So you've had a very unique view of being in that position in 2 different settings.
Yeah, I mean, 2 very different cities, but really each beautiful in its own way. The New York draft, obviously coming out of college, that was like a dream come true to go and play for Pat Riley and then get the opportunity to go and be a part of a brand new team in a new country, if you will, was also a really cool experience as well.
I hope we can take a petition started by you and me to get the NBA back in Vancouver. I miss
and
going
Seattle,
to
right? Let's get back in both
Seattle.
those cities.
Exactly.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Here's Smart. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Lakers in Los Angeles.
And his rebounding was solid in that effort as well. He did a lot of work on the glass. All around, just his effort level was off the charts. And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, that's why he's hot. He's playing with a lot of confidence. That's why they're going to him with such consistency.
The Warriors' shooting has been sensational, 75% for the game. Here's Oubre, and too long on the shot. Celtics leading by 23. Brown, right side. Fournier for 3. It's good from long range. Fournier's got 21.
But the D didn't do a good enough job on him. He can be an ace when he gets a good look at 3.
Oubre outside. Green kicks to Curry. Poked away. It's off his leg. And it's being called a kickball. And the Warriors with some changes. Toscano's checked in. And it's Kent Bazemore in for Kelly Oubre. Top the key, Bazemore. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Such a wide open look. 20 points for him.
And really, the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
The basket counts and one. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a three-point play. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And to this point on the season, guys, 80% from the line. He's done a really good job.
The Warriors making a switch here. Poole's checked in. Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. Now let's take a peek at the league leaders in scoring. Second, Stephen Curry.
And his contribution to his team offensively cannot be understated. He is always leading the way for them with his ability to put up points.
Well, they're really making a point of keeping the ball moving around.
That's the key. The D can't focus on one player, and no matter what anybody tells you, that ball will always move quicker than the defender. An amazing performance he's putting on from three-point range here in the second quarter.
Pritchard, and they come right back with their own three-pointer. Pritchard's got 17.
He's doing some good work from long range. I mean, he had 2 threes in the first quarter, and now he's got 1 in the second.
Curry can't get it to go.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Again, the Celtics good for 2.
Look, I love seeing Thompson take it hard to the rim, knowing not many defenders want to get in his way.
The Warriors shooting just phenomenal here tonight. 73% from the field. Top of the key, Looney. And that one hits back iron. So it's the Celtics now. Here's Thompson. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Thompson's got 4 this quarter.
Thompson is a strong big man. He's amazing at fending off defenders.
Outside Curry. Bounce pass Bazemore. Looney with the bucket.
Oh, the feed off the bounce is in just the right spot.
And for the Celtics, they're shooting an almost unfair 78% from the field. And the shot goes in. He has 6.
I mean, it took him a long time to get into the flow of the game, but the points are starting to come for him now.
Looney, good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got his 8th assist in the game.
Getting it done inside. Looney looks intimidated, using his physical gifts to own the paint.
Fournier's shot is off. And so Bazemore will bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. Poole, no good.
Yeah, and a dangerous trend here as they're starting to live and die with outside jumpers.
Got that one up quick. Wagner's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Well, that's the kind of range Wagner brings to the table. It does a lot for his team spacing.
Toscano, bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Here's Pritchard. And again, Boston with the triple.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
The basket looks as big as the ocean right now. I mean, that's how easy he's making it look.
Curry gets the bucket.
Able to stop on a dime at full speed. Curry with the nasty pull-up.
Here's Pritchard. The shot comes out. The Warriors go the other way with it. There's 39 seconds left in the second quarter. And again for 3. buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Lets it go from the wing, and there are the Celtics with another basket.
And this is a shot Wagner can make, especially when the D isn't guarding him closely.
Lee's checked in for the Warriors.
That's his first personal foul. Substitution for the Warriors. Damian Lee.
There's 25 seconds left here in the second. There's the pass to Toscano. And another three for Golden State. Toscano's gotten everything to drop so far, shooting 4 of 4. The offensive rebound, and Thompson gets it to go.
Look, Thompson's getting after it. A highly skilled offensive rebounder who crashes with power.
Here's Curry, and he bangs it home with one hand.
Look, he may not be thought of as big for a center, but with his ability to go vertical, he sure plays big.
Here's Pritchard. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's Boston, holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Andrew, they shot the lights out in the first half. What has to change?
Get back. Focus on getting back, guarding your man, and not taking these real.
It starts with a man-on-man challenge. Thank you. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Program. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. We saw Kemba Walker lighting it up in the first half. He ended up with 26 points, 6 assists, and 2 steals. You have to feel good for Kemba Walker, a soldier for years in Charlotte, Kenny. He's found a system in Boston that suits him perfectly.
Equal opportunity offense in Boston. That's what I like about it. Everyone who touches the ball, the athletic wings, they're all playing around him, and Walker compliments everything.
Yeah, listen, he fits the Celtics mode. He shows up, puts in the work every day, and he plays team ball.
And that's going to do it for us here. The second half of action is coming your way.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Curry has been sensational.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Yeah, it could be one of those epic games, but we still have a long way to go.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And on the floor for Steve Kerr as we get into the second half, Andrew Wiggins is out there with Curry. Then there's Kelly Oubre. Then there's Draymond Green. And it's Wiseman in at the center, locking down the middle.
I like Smart using his size advantage on the interior. Nice work out there.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game.
And his average at the line stands at about 79% right now, so solid numbers in that department.
And he makes the first.
At 6'4", 220 pounds, Marcus Smart might be the most physically imposing point guard in the league, especially with his fiery approach to the game.
That one misses. The Warriors shooting has been out of this world, 74% from the field.
And there's one thing that's never been in question about Wiggins, his ability to be a high-volume scorer. And in case you needed a reminder, he's giving you one tonight.
Smart against Oubre. Kicks to Wiseman. Passes it to Curry. He's feeling it. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
Using so many devices to get a shot. I mean, that time Curry on the catch and shoot.
Wasted no time on that one. Smart's got 29.
Really good job of creating just enough space to let that one fly.
Curry passes to Wiseman. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's Tatum. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
Refusing to let the defender alter his shot. Tatum's focus and drive, it's what helps him finish hard shots.
And good that time.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
Curry from deep three-point land. And another one falls.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
And with the game he's having, there's no doubt he'll be the guy they lean on to protect the lead.
Pass to Wiggins. Just 5 on the clock. Stolen by Thompson. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. An outstanding defensive play to earn the mobile 1 block.
And that'll give them a jolt. Nothing like a rejection to light a fire under you.
Williams, he's checked in for Thompson.
Robert Williams.
Golden State on D. Williams attacking. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
You know, some scouts thought Tatum had tunnel vision, looking only for his own shot, but he's more about team.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Pass to Wiseman. Knocks it loose and taken away by Brown. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. That's good from Williams, the assist by Brown. Williams has got 12.
Oh, what incredible precision. Brown cutting the D to pieces with his pass.
Here's Curry, and got it! Another basket.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. On offense, here are the Celtics. They're on a 13-5 run. Good!
And now they're starting to pound the basketball inside.
And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Warriors. Wiggins outside. From deep. Connects again from distance.
And this parade of threes has no end in sight. He just keeps knocking them down.
Oh, and that latest triple ties him for second for the most threes in a game. What a monster he's been from deep.
It's an improving skill for Wiggins, moving the ball, but he's focused on improving that aspect of his skill set.
Here's Walker. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Walker's got 6 in the quarter.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're pouring it on right here, trying to give the opposition no light at the end of the tunnel.
Feeds to Curry.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
And slam dunk by Tatum.
Wow, I am more impressed by Tatum every time I watch him. That's a veteran's move.
Golden State's gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. A look from Green, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. Green's got 8. Boston's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Smart. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Warriors have gone 8 of 10 shooting here in the second half. Very strong. And finished off by Wiseman.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way and get a great look.
And it's good for 2.
And Brown is a reliable threat from mid-range. I mean, effortlessly rising up for the nice-looking J.
Curry kicks to Oubre, and the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Oubre.
Not a great play on either end. Bad delivery and way too late to react on the catch.
Fournier's checked in for the Celtics. Here's Williams. Wiseman with the rebound.
He's not an easy man to stop when he's attacking the basket. The D doing everything it can.
Now the pass to Curry. The shot. And the Warriors tack on 2 more.
He is just self-willing, his team right now, doing everything he can to keep them alive.
Here's Brown. And it's good off the back rim and in. He's got 13.
A young, fine player with fine-tuned skills. I mean, Brown's more than comfortable creating some offense for himself.
He was all alone on that one.
Well, he's not going to get an easier look than that. You don't need to double-team him, but you can't leave him all alone.
Brown. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Brown's got 6 in the quarter.
Oh, not at all afraid of contact. Brown is aggressive driving to the basket.
And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
Oh, it's all about the assist on that play. He puts it in the perfect spot.
Williams. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. The Celtics shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
And taking a look at the numbers on the season, they've converted about 77% of those foul shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
You know, he just plays with such tenacity on both ends. Williams is a rising talent who wants to prove he belongs.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Toscano's checked in, and it's Damian Lee in for Curry. And so he hits both. Golden State's gotten 12 of their points from long range in the third quarter, going 4 of 5 shooting. Count it. And now 24 points for Andrew Wiggins.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
And finished off by Brown.
It's amazing. The development of Brown as a scorer, and he's an exciting two-way talent. He's showing us all that tonight.
Timeout called the Warriors.
Definitely not pleased with their rebounding at the defensive end. The number of putbacks they've allowed has been terrible. I'm sure that's what he's going to address during this timeout.
Celtics making a switch here. Edwards is checked in.
And a chance here to see the numbers for Looney, breaking down his play since the All-Star break, averaging about 3 points, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. Nothing about his numbers really jump out at you, but he'll come up with a timely play or two every game.
Yeah, and sometimes that's all they need, especially in tight games. 1 or 2 plays can make all the difference.
The Warriors have shot 5 of 6 at the foul line tonight. Wiseman's checked in for Kevon Looney.
One shot.
Celtics leading by 22. Here's Fournier. Andrew Wiggins grabs the board. Wiggins has got his 4th rebound in this one.
Now look, even if he had other places to go with the ball, that's a good shot. You can't blame him for letting that one fly.
Tatum drives in. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Tatum's got 16 points.
Beautiful job by Tatum right there. I mean, the ball handling skills incredibly advanced for such a young front court player.
And the Warriors miss again.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Here's Poole. He's got 16. Inside, here's Toscano. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
Oh, forget about 3-pointers. Give me a look from right in tight. I'll take it all day long.
Golden State's gone 4 of 6 from three-point land since the start of the second half. And that one's good. Wiggins.
A welcome sign for sure. When Wiggins is connecting with the J, his offense becomes lethal.
Offensive rebound. And then Brown with the dunk.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Oh, it's simple. When you fail to put a body on someone, you're inviting a breakdown on the defensive glass.
That one's not going to go. Wiggins with some nice D. Lee against Edwards. It's stolen by Edwards. Now here's Fournier. He's tightly guarded and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on James Wiseman. The Celtics have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts. First one falls for him. And so Fournier nails both of them. Here's Poole. 16 points for him. This one for 3. It's hauled in by Edwards. Boston's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. You know, Chris, every season we see teams in a given game or series. They just don't seem to have that same energy. What are some of the reasons teams fall flat?
Well, I think sometimes, the stakes are a little bit higher in the playoffs. The other team is playing hard. Some teams have never gotten to that level before. Some teams, let their guards down at times. Then you try to turn it on, but you're already on the ropes.
A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Jaylen Brown.
And his scoring numbers have been going in the right direction these past few years. He's gotten better and better at handling what those opposing defenses are throwing his way and finding ways to get his points all over the floor.
The shot's good from Fournier. Golden State's got more than a 50% success rate on their three-pointer since halftime. They're 4 of 7. And stolen by Fournier. Lays it in off the breakaway. Fournier's got 6 here in this quarter.
Changing ends quickly, getting the advantage in numbers and finishing. They've been doing it all night long.
Yeah, when you're executing at this rate, you feel like no one can slow you down.
Tatum, and good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Tatum's got 18 points.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Well, they're playing well as a unit, taking shots they know they can make and building this lead.
Here's Poole. Lee trying to get open.
And dropping the sledgehammer there. He curbs a 10-0 run by Boston.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
Every time out, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
Now, that's what coaches are paid to do, right? I mean, curious to see what they go with here.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Tristan Thompson comes in for Edwards. And it's Ogilvy in for Brown. Kent Bazemore's checked in for Golden State. Here's Boston now. Big stretch here going 10-2. Got a piece of it. That'll be Boston as it goes out of bounds. Celtics retain possession. Here's Fournier. Here's Thompson. And finally they hit one. Thompson's got 10 points.
Yeah, no question who's been the aggressor on the offensive glass.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket. Oh, and look at how well he led him in there. Really, he passed him open for that deuce.
Here's Boston now. They're on a 12-4 run. Shot from 16, and it's Boston with another.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
Here's Poole, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
He's shooting free throws, number 4 in 5 here.
At the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. And he makes both free throws. 1:29 left to play in the third. Here's Pritchard. He's got 22. Thompson with the bucket.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Here's Poole. Passes to Wiseman. And finished off by Wiseman.
And slams it home and gets some camera time on the end of it.
He did. He spent a while up on that rim, didn't he? Here's Fournier, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Fournier's got 32 points. Bazemore against Tatum. And a wide open look for Lee. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
Shot on the wing. Again, the Celtics good for 2. And it's the Warriors' ball. We've got 28 seconds left here in the third quarter. Three-pointer. Rebounded by the Celtics. Tatum's got 4 rebounds now tonight. No good off the back of the rim. Now here's Bazemore. Tight defense on him. Here's Poole. And it's off from three-point range. And so it's Boston, having no problems at all. Up 29 points heading into the next quarter. They've had active hands and have forced a lot of turnovers in this one. We come back right after this. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, he put it on the platter, and it was served cold. Now, I love the poise, the decisiveness. This is how you run an offense.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Williams is out there with Mo Wagner. Then it's Neesmith. And it's Ogilvy in at the 3. That's the Boston 5.
Well, at almost 7 feet, Wagner can really own the boards, grabs the rebound, and finishes the play strong.
And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. The Warriors making a switch here. Payton's checked in.
Gary Payton, second.
And this next draft, Chris, expected to be the last year of the one-and-done rule. Do you approve of the league once again letting high schoolers be drafted?
Well, yeah, I think if we're finally catching back up with the world, if a man can do the various things that you could do after turning 18, why wouldn't you be allowed to go to a job and make money for your family? So, yeah, I definitely think it's the right thing to do.
And in the pass to Looney. Here's Toscano. He's guarded by Williams. Here's Mannion. And another basket for Golden State. For Boston, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Here's Williams. And he drops it in from the low post. Williams has got his first basket of the night.
Oh, that's a well-deserved assist. Not every player has the vision to make that feed.
Now here's Mannion. Here's Looney. Yep, that one goes in there.
Well, coaches love to see that kind of grit on the glass. Looney likes to earn his rebounds.
Here's Neesmith. And Neesmith with the slam.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. Warriors have gone 3 of 4 on field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. The shot by Payton, no good. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. They get it back. Ogilvy, that's good.
And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident.
Here's Mannion. Good, he hits the jump shot. Mannion's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
All right, it's a lazy effort. Let's just be honest. Hoping the shooter misses, that doesn't constitute defense.
The Warriors have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. And Aaron Nesmith gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Walker's checked in for the Celtics. And the Warriors also making a change. Green's checked in. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Mannion, it's good from long range.
Okay, he has all the space he needs and then some. He's going to make that a lot more than he misses it.
Here's Nesmith. The shot's good on the assist by Walker.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, these days, so much emphasis on the perimeter game, but you can see why after that sequence.
Green taking his time here. Here's Mannion. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. The Celtics have gone 7 of 9 from the field down the stretch here in the fourth quarter. Terrific shooting. Ojale, that's good.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, I mean, that's not a guy you can leave alone. Not if you have any hope of closing the gap.
Bazemore misses. For Boston, they've gone 8 of 10 from the field here in the fourth quarter. Really getting it done. Nesmith can't get it to go. Golden State's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams. Celtics on D. No one near Payton as he lets it go. No good on the 3. Here's Ojale, covered by Payton. From 15 feet away, and another basket for Boston. Warriors have gone 5 of 11 from the field in the fourth quarter. Here's Bazemore, an easy 2 points on the layup.
Look, that's a nice play. You need low post scoring to keep your offense balanced.
Bazemore against Walker. Shoots over Bazemore. Walker's shot is off.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
He's ramped up his game in a big way this quarter. I don't think he likes it when they're trailing.
Boston's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. A lot of big decisions have fallen on Adam Silver's shoulders, the commissioner of the NBA. And Greg, I think you and I agree by all accounts he has succeeded with flying colors. I mean, wouldn't you agree?
No doubt about it. I mean, I don't know that you could have had a better person for the times. Adam Silver is to be commended, but I think also appreciated, not just from the players and the owners, but I think our fans should also appreciate who he is as a person. I've often said that commissioners typically work for the owners. He's the one commissioner, no matter the sport, that I've always felt like was a partner of the players as well.
Edwards, he's checked in for Walker. And Golden State also making a change. Mulder's checked in. Now here's Edwards. Defense is right there. Off the mark from 16 feet out. And so Bazemore will bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. Mulder with the bucket.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the floater.
They have been really controlling this one.
You never want to be complacent on the floor. That's when you lose momentum.
Edwards can't hit. Warriors have gone 8 of 14 from the floor here in the fourth quarter. Lets it fly. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Mannion's got 12 points in just the second half. Now here's Edwards. He's guarded closely. Got that bucket in no time at all. And it's the Warriors with the ball. And here's Bazemore. To the inside. Looney. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Chris, we know the business of basketball is red hot. Franchise values are skyrocketing. And not only that, Chris, the NBA is America's most popular sport among those 34 and younger.
Well, yeah, it was cool, Kevin. That bodes well for the future, right? It wouldn't surprise me in the next decade or so if the NBA became the premier sport league in the U.S.
2 shots.
And that one falls for Looney.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Both good from the line that time.
You have to respect Looney's versatile skill set. I mean, he found success playing the different positions, and that's not an easy task.
Neesmith can't get it to go. Here's Mulder. Offensive rebound. And Mannion gets it to go.
And that's why you never stop working in the paint at either end of the floor.
Here's Edwards. And again, it's Boston converting.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
We talk about killer instinct all the time. He definitely has it. He's keeping his foot on the pedal here.
Picked him clean. Here's Ogilvy. Puts one up from 19. The rebound by Mannion. And it's Golden State's ball. They're on a 13-4 run right now. Count that as his 7th field goal in 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
Baseline try, and another basket for Boston.
Great work to find the space to get off the open jumper. He's going to work hard for those.
Here's Mulder. To the right side. All sorts of time. 3-pointer. The Warriors keep it going. A new 14-second shot clock. Looney with the bucket.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Chris, today's coaches have a different way to get through to their players compared to some coaches of the past.
Well, yeah, I think, this culture is different. Guys don't want to be yelled at when they're giving their all. They want to try to find a solution instead of getting emotional about it. So I think, the emotional aspect of some point has been alleviated. I think guys want to enjoy going to work every day and having a boss that they can discuss and figure it out with. I don't think the NBA is any different.
Here's Ogilvy. It's over Bazemore. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
Impressive, really, from that short 17 area. They are not missing many.
Pass to Wiseman. And it's Wagner with the rebound. Wagner's got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound. Gary Payton has checked in for the Warriors. Golden State's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the fourth. Mannion the pass to Mulder. And that one is hammered home.
Well, shots don't get any higher percentage than this. Looney is solid at getting good positioning and finishing.
Edwards kicks to Williams. Tries from 16, and another basket for Boston.
Wow, 10 straight points from mid-range.
The Warriors' shooting has been just great in the fourth quarter, 54%. To the left wing. Payton outside. Pass to Mulder for three. Sinks the triple.
And guys, there are some you can give that shot to, but let's be clear, he's not one of them. Terrible job there by the D.
And so Boston again turning it over. The Celtics making a switch here. Thompson's checked in. Golden State's gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the fourth and been successful 3 times. Here's Mannion, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Mannion's got 18 points just in the second half. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound. So Boston ends up going with a new group. Now Curry lets it go from deep. Good, another from 3.
And of course it falls for him. That 3 pushes him into the history books.
Well, he is now tied for the most threes in a game. This is a night we will never forget. There's 1:54 left to play in the final quarter. And with the move league-wide for greater representation, some are calling for more diversity in front offices. Chris, some say progress isn't coming fast enough. What do you think?
I think progress hasn't happened fast enough either. Put me on that list. Let me sign that petition. Because even in the coaching ranks, fewer black head coaches this season. You know, teams need to hire the best candidate. No one's saying anything different than that. But the fact of the matter is, they're not interviewing some of the best candidates. That's all. Let some of the best candidates in the door, and they should be hired.
And a whole new group out on the floor for the Celtics. Free throw good by Curry.
I expect to see Bigfoot outside the building if Curry misses 1 or 2 free throws in the game. That's how good he is at the line.
Here's Walker. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. Walker's got 34.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
Exactly. Give it to the guy with the hot hand as long as you can. Let him try to close this out.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Celtics.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And so taking a look at their season record, this will be win number 31 on the year.
Really, they had their number this season. 2 wins, a home win, and an away win.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Marcus Smart.
He was the alpha dog out there tonight. Totally in charge of this game. No matter what the situation was, he was the one to dictate the action.
Now a timeout called by Boston. They're ahead by 18. 55 seconds left in the fourth quarter. now, let's take a look at the New Balance Player of the Game, Stephen Curry.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
Get 55 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. The shot by Thompson, no good. Here's Mulder, and he banks in the layup.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
There's 45 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Thompson. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
You know they are, sure. I mean, come on, the finish line is in sight. All they have to do is play it smart.
Here's Mannion, and they pick up 2.
I like that pick play. I mean, you can see how easily it makes it for him to get to the cup.
And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound.
Warriors ball. Gary Payton second.
And the Warriors with possession here. They trail by 16. Here's Mannion. Ogilvy grabs the rebound. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And that'll do it, folks. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long and good night, everyone.